At the time I was told that I'd got macular degeneration, I didn't know anything about it at all. And I, of course, went home and looked on the internet and found various references and realised how serious it could be, that if I had wet macular degeneration, that I could lose my vision very quickly, maybe in a matter of 3 months or so. This was a very, very worrying. I mean, I thought my whole world was going to be turned upside down by this.
So the only treatment when I started was laser treatments, and they weren't very effective. Now we have monoclonal antibodies that we can inject into people's eyes. Unfortunately, this has to be repeated often on a monthly basis. But with this treatment, we can stop vision getting worse, and at least in a percentage of patients, improve vision as well. There's different types of macular degeneration. So what's called the dry macular degeneration, where the tissues just wear away at the back of the eyes. We still have a huge unmet need for treatment for that.
When I had my proper diagnosis at the eye unit, I was told that I had dry macular degeneration in both eyes and wet degeneration in the left eye. The doctors explained to me that they could give me injections to slow down or maybe cure the wet degeneration in my left eye. I wasn't very keen on the idea of having injections. In fact, I was terrified. But now I've been having them for a good while, and I don't like them, but they work well, and I'm very happy to have them.
Because of these new treatments that only came about because of basic science, we're actually seeing rates of blindness from macular degeneration reducing over the last few years. And that's the first time in history. The huge gap is funding. Around 1.5% of government research funding goes to eye research, which is woefully inadequate. Just to put it in context, ophthalmology sees about 10% of all NHS outpatients, but we only get 1.5% of research funding. Ophthalmology does about 10% of all NHS surgery, but we only get 1.5% funding. There's a huge mismatch between the funding and the demand for eye care.
I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do anything that I've done over the last 10 years had it not been for the research that led to the development of the drugs which are injected into my eye. And what I've been hoping for, and I know that everybody's been hoping for, is some longer lasting treatment, maybe even a cure. And for that reason, research and the funding of research is critical. It's got to happen.